Jordan, congratulations on the victory today. You got the final 2 goals. What did you make of the performance?
Yeah, I think it's probably the worst performance of the year, especially first half. We were terrible, to be honest. Got a 2-0 lead against Dover, and I think you just sit back, but everyone in the league's got a chance when you give them a chance, and to be fair to them, they took their chances, and what happened after that is strange. Football's a crazy game, like we said. They went 5-2 up, and you start to question yourself, but ultimately you've got to believe that you're going to get back in the game, and I think because we scored that one so quickly and the second one bounced in, and we just had to believe and keep on going, and when they start dropping like flies, I think it just gives you such a momentum lift mentality-wise, and lucky we capitalised on it in the end, to be honest.
You mentioned it there, almost the way a couple of the goals went in, it almost felt like something was happening, it might just end up in our way, and it did in the end. Yeah,
I think with the time that was left in the game, it was vital that we did score early and respond early enough. We did, and we had a little break before the last 2, but yeah, strange old game.
Another free kick goal for yourself as well, so deadly from set pieces.
Yeah, like I've said before, it's good that practice comes off, and in important moments, it's popped up to help us.
And just that last goal as well, talk to us about that. It almost looked like you just flung yourself at the ball and almost hope of getting on the end of it, and you did, and a pylon emerged on top of you at the end in the goal mouth as well.
Yeah, it's some feeling, hard to describe really. I think Youngie whipped it in, someone touched it in front of me, and I've just sort of stuck my neck out, and luckily I've got enough on it. It's just gone into the bottom corner. Then after that, I can't really remember much. I just remember getting jumped on, but yeah, it was a great feeling.
What's the feeling like as a player on the back of that, as a player, managing to overcome from 5-2 down to winning 6-5 at the end?
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a strange game to find ourselves in that position in the first place, but the belief in the team, and personally I knew we were going to get back in the game, so it's great.
Phil mentioned in his interview just then that you're a player with real self-belief, and you'd always back yourself in those sorts of situations. That's something that you really pride yourself on?
Yeah, definitely. I think early on in the season, Mulls questioned it, and I told him I'm going to score, and ever since that, to be honest, it's given me a massive self-belief, and ever since that day, I think I've turned a corner with self-belief, and thanks to Mulls, I guess.
And what does it say about the squad and the character amongst you all to then come back in so many games? You mentioned Wealdstone, Notts County, Halifax today as well. What does it say about the character?
Yeah, great character, but ultimately we have got a look of why we're 5-2 down to Dover at home after going 2-0 up. It is good character, but obviously that's not acceptable.
Phil mentioned in his interview just then as well that the man of the match today was the fans. Do you echo the comments from them as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think we could have easily been booed off at half-time. I don't think anyone would have questioned it if we did. And I think once we scored that third, I think one of their players said to me, wow, the crowd's really come alive. And to be honest, they drove us to get the 6th. So yeah, thank you very much, crowd.
And a break now in between the game against Stockport County next week, a chance to reset, reflect on this, and then go again in a massive game next week.
Yeah, I don't think it needs much reflection. I think it's one of them that you just dust under carpet, freak game, not good enough, but drive standards throughout the week and go into the Stockport game with confidence.
And a massive game next week again. Everyone knows what the prize is at stake against Stockport. Was the precursor for that our last home game of the season against Stockport as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's obviously not in the league, but it's still a big game, and Wembley's at stake. So yeah, it's going to be a good game. Looking forward to it.
Nice one. Congratulations, Jordan.
Thanks.